This is a 2005 Toyota Highlander with a 3.3 liter V6 engine, the 3MZ FE. This car is in the shop to fix a coolant leak that is coming from the valley between the two banks. It is the known leak from the thermostat housing. I've documented the repair of the thermostat housing in another video, so take a look at it if you're interested. But what I want to show you right now is this previous repair that I did for the dreaded codes P0325 and P0330. These are the codes for the knock sensors. And the knock sensors are also down in the valley between the two banks. But however, you can see that on this car I've relocated both knock sensors to this front bank right here. This is one of them here, and this is the other knock sensor right here. And this is not where they ordinarily go. They ordinarily are buried way down in there where you cannot even see them, and you have to remove both the upper intake plenum and the lower intake to get to the knock sensors. When you have the knock sensor codes P0325 and P0330, you do not know, are these codes due to a faulty knock sensor, or are they due to a fault in the secondary harness for the knock sensors, or is the codes due to a defect in the main engine harness, or it could even be due to a defect in the ECU. You don't know that. And if you go to all the trouble of removing the plenum and removing the lower intake and installing new sensors, or installing a new harness, or even installing two new sensors plus a new sub harness, you just don't know if this is gonna fix your codes. So as a temporary solution or testing procedure that I came up with, we just install the knock sensors on this front head on some bosses, threaded bosses that are already available on the head. These knock sensors have been here on the head for about 3 years. In the engine, the car has run just perfectly for that entire time. So there is no discernible damage or harm from putting the knock sensors there instead of their stock location. However, now that we're going to dive in underneath into the valley to replace the thermostat housing, this is a good time to put the knock sensors back where they belong. So in case you want to see them more clearly, these are the two bosses, threaded bosses, where I mounted the knock sensors on the front cylinder head. Okay, this is the first one, and right here is the second one. So this is where these knock sensors were mounted for I don't know how many years, and the car ran without any check engine light and without any issue in performance. This is what I wanted to show you, just this quick overview of installing the knock sensors in this non-standard location as a solution for P0325 and P0330. And I am going to proceed with the repair of the thermostat housing, and maybe I'll show just a quick snapshot of the correct location for the knock sensors. So I've excavated the way down to the valley, and what I found down here before cleaning it up, here you can see the location of the two knock sensors, and we can proceed with reinstalling the knock sensors. And also I'm going to replace this thermostat housing that runs the whole length of the valley from one end to the other. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it and found something useful in it. Leave your comments or questions below, and I'll catch you on the next one.